Hey gang, this is Dr. Pete. I wanted to talk about another situation that contributes to inflammation, and that's heartburn, also known as acid reflux. Now usually when you see the commercial, you feel the burning, take the antacid, and that lowers the amount of acid or gets rid of it. Let me tell you why that's a bad idea. Now, let's talk about how this thing works. When you eat and chew all your food and it comes down the esophagus, it's got to pass through this esophageal sphincter or valve. And it's met in a healthy stomach with a pH of 4. And that pH is because there's enough hydrochloric acid and some enzymes to break down your food. Now, once the food is broken down, it takes that pH down to a 2 or a 3, and that level of pH will cause the pyloric valve, the valve from the stomach to the small intestine, to open, and so you get digested food into your small intestine, and now you absorb the nutrients for your energy. Now, let's say we don't have enough hydrochloric acid. If we don't have enough hydrochloric acid, this valve remains open, and whatever acid is still there starts to come up. The other thing that starts to happen is because we don't have enough acid to help break down our food, then the food will putrefy or rot until the rotted food takes the pH of the stomach down to a 2 or a 3. And then the pyloric valve opens, and now we get rotted food into our small intestine. So now we're absorbing toxicity, which increases the inflammation of our body, which contributes to more allergic reactions and makes us more susceptible to infection, much like the SARS-2 virus takes advantage of inflammation. So, how do we really fix this if we're having the heartburn or we're not digesting our food properly? Well, we take a product called bitters. It used to be called digestive bitters, but now it's just sold by the liquor so that you can make an old fashioned. It's one of the ingredients. But they have different flavors. They got orange and ginger and celery and chocolate, and it's still bitter. Put 5 drops into the water that you're going to drink with your meal, and that's going to ensure that your stomach produces enough hydrochloric acid so that it breaks down or digests the food instead of letting the food rot. So, good luck.